Good morning. Um, so today I decided to just do a live brain dump of some ideas that have been floating around my head. I have been using my Nesspresso pods to make these little magnets that I call my creepy magnets. And in doing that, I started thinking, it'd be kind of cool just to do a brain dump that I share and that I document of different ideas of what I can do with the Nespresso pods. So I was kind of thinking today, what can I do with them? I played with this one, and this guy I actually crushed the pods with a hammer to get the petals for the rose. So you know you definitely could do flowers by crushing them and putting them together with any glue. I worked really good with hot glue for me, but if you have patience, you could totally use Gorilla Glue or super glue, I would think. Another thought that came to mind is if you like mosaics, there's so many different colors. You could cut those babies up and put them into mosaic painting or a mosaic covering over a sculpture. And I don't know if the metal on these work the same, but I know that when you use a torch on certain metals, you can get different colors out of them. They are super soft, so you could also maybe crush them or flatten them nicely and then stamp into them. I think that could be a cool maybe pendant or bracelet. I mean, it's such a soft metal. It's pretty durable, but then it also tears easy. So I'm not sure, could you layer it, cut them all the same size, layer it, and put them together, and then stamp something on it and make like a cuff bracelet. Um, let's see some other ideas. Uh, if you had a small forge, you could melt them down and repour them into other items. But I don't know, I have no idea what kind of fumes they would put off. I personally don't melt anything because I found when I was young that I'm allergic to molten metal. So I don't melt it, and so I stay away from that. Let's see, what are some other ideas? The one I keep thinking about, and I'm not sure how to make it work, is I think it'd be cool to figure out a snowflake from them in the sense that you could turn into an ornament, uh, but they don't flatten in a perfect circle. So I don't know if that's really even a possibility or if that's just my daydreaming of how I could make that happen. I'm trying to think of other things. I mean, I know the possibilities are probably endless on everything you do with it. And I know you can recycle these with Nespresso, but I always find it's fun to find art uses for everyday products. Um, I'm going to move on to one of the other things I'm struggling with. And if I come up with some more Nespresso, I'll jump back on. And I would love to hear any of your guys' views on different things you could do with Nespresso pods. But my other thing is, because I like recycle art so much, these eyes are made with polymer clay, and I actually purchased the eyeballs. Um, so I'm trying to find a good recipe for paper clay so that this piece can be 90% recycled opposed to about 50% recycled. My thoughts, there's a couple different things with paper clay. You can make paper clay with shredded paper and what's it called? Oh my goodness, I can't think of it. Spackle. There we go. Spackle. So you do spackle and shredded paper and you mix it together. There's a couple other components. I found a recipe online. If I can find it, I'll link it in the comments if you guys want it. But you mix that together and you make a paper clay. But I also heard that you can do the same with concrete, and it's called papercrete, where you mix in paper. So your concrete mix is like 75% paper pulp. So you're not using as much concrete and you're recycling the paper in it. And it becomes like a light product instead of like this heavy piece. So I want to try that. But then when I was looking at that, I'm like, well, why couldn't I do that with plaster? I would think that if I can make it with concrete, I can do exactly the same with plaster. So I might play around with that this weekend and see if I can come up with some plans. I'll definitely have to make a mold for the eye. I already have one for the skulls and jack-o'-lanterns that I've been doing. Um, think that's it. It's just a little quick drop in to say good morning and dump some of my thoughts out so I have them somewhere I can keep and just sharing them with you guys. But if you have any ideas you could share on thoughts on Nespresso Pods, let me know and we'll try them out. I'd love to see pictures if any of you do anything with your Nespresso Pods. All right. Have a great day. Bye.